just how I feel right now. You say it's just a drug, and I know.
We are starting our New Year's reset today. We are going to deep clean the kitchen, living room, the bedroom, the bathroom. It is currently January 3rd. I wanted to dedicate the first week of January to the reset and then get into my year on the second week. Right now, we are going to get started with cleaning. So let's go.
On morning side, got no stick in a ride. If I take flicks with the guys, I gotta put emojis over like 3 faces, cause the feds can't see those eyes. People I shouldn't be beside. When I was an actor, they would go Stratford just to sell food on Bieber's side. Plenty reasons why I'm this way, my girl, that's just one reason why. I seen you around that Soto enough, man, baby. You love all some idiot guys. Obedient guys, jokers and comedian guys. You know I'm like 6'2" and a right shoe love, but you love all some medium guys. I wanna keep you on the beach till 6 a.m. so you see sunrise. Seen you from the stage in a 100, these must be eagle.
Okay, I have moved everything into the bathroom, my little cleaning kit, and we are about to tackle this. I already went through this morning, like before I started this video, just because it was kind of stressing me out and I didn't want to film it, but I went through all of my cabinets and organized. And I also went ahead and organized these shelves, got rid of a ton of products that I don't use. The main focus that we need to do is definitely the shower needs a super deep clean. Look at our loofahs like strung out, but I have some new loofahs right there, but this needs a nice deep clean, as does the toilet. And then obviously wiping down the counter, the mirror. Gonna clean off these shelves. I honestly like don't even really use these shelves anymore, but we're just gonna wipe them down and put some more stuff on them. But yeah, that is the plan of action for the bathroom. And then we can move on to my bedroom. I feel so accomplished though. Normally I hate cleaning, but I got cute like new cleaning things. These were literally in the Target dollar section. I was like, perfect, these will be great for the tub. Yeah, I got some music. Let's do it.
Home hanging on my neck. The bracelet match is a set. My brother name is Ting the Dollar. Stop all that back and forth over the net. My mama wish I would've went corporate. She wish I would've went exec. I still turn to a CEO, so the lifestyle she respect. Hey, 2 sprinters to Quebec. Cherie ou et mon bec. They only giving niggas +1, so I never pull up to the Met. You know I gotta bring the set. You know I gotta bring the G block. You know I gotta bring the D block, cause you know how sticky it get. Hey. 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 She want me to play with that cat. Hey. She love how I'm making her wet. Hey. You know how sticky it get. Hey yo, Eric, bring them girls to the stage, cause somebody's getting paid. And free big slime out the cage. Shorty tried to play it cool, but now she wish she would've stayed. Cause every song that I made is ringing like I got engaged. All my guys I wouldn't trade. From the cradle to the grave. Porto got me on a wave. And got me on a wave. Couple hits, now you brave. Wait, you niggas better behave. All that pumping up your chest. All that talk about the best. You know how sticky it. Yeah, if I'm with 2 of them, then it's a threesome. If she alone, you know she a freak one. If it's an escort, it's a police one. King of the hill, you know.
The shower looks much better. I'm so excited to take a bath in my clean tub. Everything is just so much better. We're gonna move on to the last room. I feel like my bedroom is not even that bad, but my desk needs to be cleaned off. Just like the top of the vanity needs to be cleaned off. And then I have a huge pile of laundry to do right there. I just need to fold it and just give everything a nice wipe down, make my bed. Yeah, just get everything nice, put away, reset, vacuumed, and it's gonna be chef's kiss. I'm so excited to chill tonight and go to sleep like in a super fresh, clean apartment. habits that I really want to prioritize this year are waking up early or just prioritizing a good positive sleep schedule, and one that I know that is attainable and that will realistically work for me every single day or most days of the week. Movement, like starting slow and working out maybe just a few days a week and then adding in a day to build up my workout routine, but definitely getting back on my health grind and just getting back into those healthy habits. Definitely reading, making sure that I'm spending daily time with God, and also just finding replacements for habits that I don't love. Basically like swapping habits. Anything that I find that I have a habit for in a negative way, let's swap it for a positive alternative. So that's kind of how I'm going into this year and how I'm setting myself up for success, is more focusing on habits and systems more than the specific goals themselves, if that makes sense, because what I do habitually will ultimately pay off in the form of my goals. So I picked up a new journal. This journal is not full, but I feel like it is full of just like the old me, if that makes sense, which this does have a ton of good stuff in it. Obviously, I'm gonna keep this notebook forever. It has a whole bunch of Bible notes and letters to myself, journal entries. Like, I'm definitely gonna keep this, but even down to the color, it's not really my vibe anymore, and I wanted to get just a fresh, clean slate for literally everything this year. I feel like I'm just in such a transformational era of my life, and with like my style, my personality, literally everything. So I picked up a new notebook. It's super cute. Picked her up from Target. It has this nice blue color, little design, and it says never stop dreaming on it. And then inside it's just like plain lined paper. So I have my notebook, a pen, and then I also have some markers. I'm going to go through and make my goals for this year. Some of them are going to be like overarching goals that don't necessarily have a timeline. They're just overall life goals that I have for myself this year. We're gonna do some goal setting and then we can talk about them. So you guys just saw I put all of my journal pages except for the financial goals, which I'm going to keep private. For my personal umbrella goals, which I just call them that because they're kind of overarching things that don't have any set date, are create my own style and aesthetic. I've been seeing tons of like ins and outs for 2024, and one that I'm really focusing on as my in is dressing in a way that makes me feel good, decorating in a way that makes me feel good, and where that may seem maybe like superficial or just not necessary to other people, I find that it genuinely affects how I feel about myself and how I feel about my day. If I'm not in an outfit where I feel cute, I'm probably not gonna have a good time. I'm probably not gonna be in a good mood. I'm gonna look at myself and feel not good, and I want to leave that in 2023. I'm working on switching out my wardrobe and building a wardrobe that feels really me and really personal, not necessarily sticking to one aesthetic, which I've done in the past, and then I look at my closet and I'm like, I have no clothes. It's because you bought clothes for someone else. Like, those clothes are not even you, sis. Like, come on now. Getting locked in with Jesus is definitely one of my overarching goals. Whenever I am locked in with God, I know that I'm my best self, and I know that I'm becoming who he intends for me to be. So that is very important to me, and it's something that I have fallen out of and need to get back into. Another one is always having something to look forward to, and this doesn't even need to be something big. Like, it could literally be like, oh, me and my best friend are gonna go get Starbucks on Wednesday. Just simple, easy things. And then even as big as like, oh, I have a trip coming up, or we're gonna go do this, we're gonna go do that. Like, having like events to look forward to, just always having something so that I'm not constantly just like looking forward to the weekend or anything like that. Like, I want every day to be something special. The first category that I wrote down, which I wish I would have switched spiritual and health and wellness, just because I feel like the spiritual category, once I read through it, you'll understand like why I wish I would have put it first. It doesn't really matter. That's just not how my brain was thinking in the moment. So my health and wellness, I wrote down a why for each of my sections, like why I want to have these goals, and then I wrote down the goals. So my why for health and wellness is prioritize my health because I only have one body. She does so much for me and I want to treat her right. So then my goals are 80-20 balance, finding a consistent consistent workout routine, finding any nutritional gaps and filling them, just making sure that I'm getting everything that I need nutrient wise. Along with that goes my next goal, which is drinking an adequate amount of water. Then the last two kind of I feel like go together. First is find fun ways to work out, whether that's going to a class, finding a fun at-home workout, doing a workout outside, and then just getting outside more in general. Next, we'll talk about spiritual. The why is because Jesus is the foundation of everything in my life, and without him, none of this even matters, which is why I should have put this one first. I have 5 goals when it comes to this. I feel like they're all pretty easy, so if I'm not doing them, like, come on girl, you're better than that. The first one is start my morning with God. I want to do my devotional and stuff like in bed. I've been having a really hard time waking up early, but if I start doing like a devotional first thing in the morning, then it'll give me something to do rather than just like have to get up and right out of bed. Habit swap, instead of going on my phone, how about we do devotional instead right in the morning? I have no excuse for not getting it done, and boom, feels great. Getting to church every week, I feel like this should be a standard, but I've honestly been so bad at it. Volunteer and give generously. Then I have never-ending prayer. That's basically just always talking to God. And then the last one is to find a podcast to listen to be encouraged, just like have different perspectives on things, or just maybe like learn things from other people. Next category is creative/content. The why to my creative/content is finding ways to be creative fills my childlike desire for fun, cute, and inspiring moments and ideas. And it's not necessarily childlike. I just kind of view it as that because I've been a YouTube girly through and through, like for as long as I can remember, and being the creator now just fulfills something in me. My 4 goals are to get unique video ideas / unique editing styles, just execute them, making them fun, making them interesting, find people who inspire me to get creative, and then the last 2 are kind of the same, but recreating moments that I find on Pinterest, and then also just capture more moments through pictures and videos. The next category, and the last one I'm going to share because I'm not going to share the financial category, is fun for me. Why? To fill up my cup. I only have 4. I feel like they can be taken like in many different directions. The first one is read as many books as I can. I feel like I've been in a reading grind. I read a lot on my iPad and I fly through books on there, so just finding more books that I like and reading them. Also trying out different genres, maybe going back to genres that I liked when I was younger. Find some new hobbies. Like I use my hands, not to sound like a grandma, but like knitting. I feel like knitting is just like so chill. You can do it like anytime. You can do it while you're watching TV. You can do it while you're talking. I don't know. And then travel more. I would put travel in its own category, but honestly, like I don't want to set expectations for traveling. And then saying yes / spending time with friends and family. Just like if there's nothing else that you have to do, like if you're either gonna go hang out with these people or you're gonna sit at home and be by yourself, like just say yes. If there's not a reason for you to say no, then say yes. That's kind of like my intention for that goal. It's time to get into our vision board for the year. I'm really excited. I'm not going to do the vision board the same way that I have in the past, which is like just a huge collage of a whole bunch of photos. I'm actually going to find like 2 photos from each of my categories, put them onto a vision board, keeping it really minimal, not too crowded, and I can look at each individual picture, know exactly what the goal is, what it aligns with, and then hopefully I'll look into my camera roll and I'll find that I have a picture that looks just the same. So we are going to go onto Pinterest. We're going to find pictures for each of the goals, go through, pick out what my favorite ones are, and then we will go into my laptop and put it all together. I'm gonna go on my laptop now and I'm going to make this into a little collage. It's not gonna be anything like crazy. Like I said, it's gonna be pretty minimal, and then I'm just gonna put like 2024 in the middle of it and set it as my laptop background. I feel like everything that's gonna be on here is like super attainable.